So today is going to be kind of like a rant about Fedora and my experience with Fedora and its implementation of the Pipewire system. Now, I can't use Pipewire on my production laptop because it doesn't work with the audio code that's in that laptop. It always crashes out, so I replaced it with Pulse Audio. So I'm having an issue with Pipewire and it coming back. I'm actually just going to show it to you on my desktop. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to my desktop so you can see what is going on with Pipewire. So here I am on my desktop with a terminal open, and we're just going to run a So here I am on my desktop with a terminal open, and I'm just going to run a sudo dnf update. If I can actually type it properly. And it's going to come up with that. And as you can see, it's trying to reinstall Pipewire. And I think it's because of all these packages that remain on the system. And when I go to, say, remove those packages with a sudo dnf remove, and now I type in Pipewire, then I put an asterisk for wildcode to remove all those Pipewire packages. It's going to come right up here. And take a look at all this stuff it's wanting to remove. It's going to remove those packages. But it's also going to remove a lot of other packages like Audacity, Blender, Chromium, DOSBox, OBS. Now these packages that it's trying to remove, I know run without Pipewire. They do require an audio server, but I have Pulse Audio installed, so it shouldn't be trying to remove these packages. And then also it's trying to remove a lot of other stuff like a lot of libraries, game mode. It's trying to remove Steam too. It's trying to remove QEMU and KVM, which I don't really understand why it's trying to remove all of these packages. With what I'm looking here, it's going to break a lot of stuff on the system. And to me, they know they broke this. And they didn't have to break this stuff. So I'm going to still try to remove these packages. But I'm going to have to cut off recording because it's going to remove OBS Studio. And I'm using OBS Studio. And I've got everything backed up on this system. And I have a backup plan if I break the system and can't recover it. But I'm going to try to recover this system without wiping the system out. And of course, if I'm not successful, I do have a flash drive here with my backup plan. It doesn't have Fedora on it, but it does have another Linux-based operating system on it that's very, very popular. And I'm going to hold the name of the Linux-based operating system that's on this disk as a surprise. And the only hint I'm going to give you is it is very, very popular. So here's what happened when I tried to remove those packages and then reinstall OBS. As you can see, it is trying to reinstall Pipewire. So we're just going to go with our backup plan. So here's my backup plan, and it is Papa West, and this is version 21.10. Honestly, I like Papa West. This is the known desktop environment, and I might install i3 on top of this and use i3, but for right now I'm just going to try the GNOME desktop Papa West experience because it's a customized GNOME, and it's been a while since I have used Papa West, so I'm just going to experiment with this GNOME desktop environment. I've done very, very little configuration. I think I'm going to do a configuration video on how I get this all set up for me to use. The only thing I've done to it is installed OBS, and I've removed the dock down here. I turned off the dock, and that's about all I've done. So from now on, this is what I'm going to be using for my production machine right now. I have done very little configuration to this particular desktop, like I just said. If Fedora's not going to let me remove Pipewire, I'm not going to use Fedora because it just creates a lot of problems on my hardware. Papa West already let me remove Pipewire. That's one of the few things I did to it, plus, so that problem's been taken care of. And that's just about all I have for this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.